Welcome back to Dev Talks. We are going over the dev insights for city services. And wow, the dev diaries for city services was massive. There was so much to cover in that video. And I'm kind of curious, like, what are we going to see here? Because there was so much in there. But these dev insight videos, I feel like we always learn something new. How are you doing today, Bly?
I'm doing super good, and yeah, we learned so much, right? Especially this one, the city services, was super amazing, and I can't wait to get even more insights from the developers on this one.
No, let's go.
Let's go!
And today we're going to talk about city services.
Mm-hmm. College.
I guess I can just go blah, 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 something. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. In general, the city services are overhauled for Cities Skylines 2. This time you don't need to place so many separate city service buildings to cover your city because of the better pathfinding as well as the new city service upgrades.
I love those.
All city services in the game include upgrades.
Yeah.
These are operational extensions and
Oh,
sub-buildings.
that looks so good.
You can answer the different needs of the city by placing a new wing to your medical clinic that it'll add more patient places
really
there,
cool.
or a new ambulance garage.
You can, like, twice.
You can double it.
We have
Wait a
updated the
minute
district
now.
tool for Cities
Oh,
Skylines
the district
2.
tool,
In
look
Cities
at
Skylines
that.
1, the districts
Look at
were
how
painted
easy
using a
that is.
paintbrush. In Cities Skylines 2, we have a much more accurate polygonal tool that you can use to
Oh, let's go.
shape and create districts.
You can easily
The brush
adjust
tool
it.
was a bit inaccurate. We heard from players that some people had some gray hairs trying to create the perfect district shapes. So
Yes.
this time we're going to give
That would
them
be me.
the tool
Same
to
here.
create exactly what type of districts they want. One of my
More like all
favorite
players.
district policies is the gated community policy, where you can dictate
gated
who
community.
actually is allowed to move through a district. And if you want to keep the district like
Oh,
calm from the heavy traffic, then you can
That's
use
so
that
cool.
policy to control the area, keeping the riffraff away. That's basically what it is. In
Oh my
Cities
God.
Skylines 1, the land value was more directly affected by the city services and especially the parks. In Cities Skylines 2, the land value is affected by the citizens and companies' willingness to move to an area and pay rent there. You can indirectly control the land value by placing services that those specific agents need at that moment, and that will in turn make them more willing to live in an area and pay higher rent,
Very
and
cool.
that will then affect the land value itself. The road maintenance has a bigger role in Cities Skylines 2. This time,
bike,
the
though.
road condition doesn't only affect the speed of the traffic, but it also affects the likelihood of traffic accidents happening.
Oh my
So
God,
it's
that
important
car!
to have
just-
a
oh no!
adequate road maintenance
on
fleet
fire!
so that they can keep the roads in condition. The road maintenance vehicles have two different models.
That's what's
One
gonna
for the
stress me
summer,
out.
and then it switches
Oh,
to a
let's go.
snowplow during the winter.
The
Oh,
snow
look at
plow.
the
It's
snow!
beautiful.
Citizen healthcare is an important part of your city
Look at that
to keep
building.
it functioning. The citizen happiness is dependent on their health as well as their well-being, so it's important to build enough healthcare in your city and provide them in the places that the citizens need it. The citizen
Oh,
death
look at
care,
that.
on the other hand,
Please.
is
So
something
nice.
else. As with many other things in Cities Skylines 2, also the citizen death and death care have been improved on. We no longer have the classic death waves that we had in
No
Cities
death
Skylines
waves.
1. Unless there is an actual house collapsing.
Oh my
the hearses
God!
don't clock your streets. But if there is a disaster, then
What?
you can absolutely
Dude.
expect that there's gonna be a lot of buzzing in the streets.
No.
Holy smokes, look at that.
Oh, that's so sad.
Garbage management has also been improved
wow.
in City Skylines 2.
Look at that huge pile.
We have now introduced a recycling option for the garbage, which then produces some materials that can be used in the industrial buildings in your city.
That's so cool.
We've also added a new feature to the landfill where you can actually create the area for your landfill yourself.
Oh, this is so
If
cool.
your city is a small one, you need a smaller space, but if your city grows, you can then expand.
That is so
As with many other
awesome.
systems, we have also improved education. The game features elementary school, high school, college, university, medical university, and technical university.
Oh,
We've also added a
Wow.
new level of education, and these education levels match the different demands for workplaces in your city. Fire and
That's so
rescue
cool.
has been also improved. The fire department handles building fires as well as the potential vehicle fire. They will also search and rescue people from collapsed buildings. The game also features postal services and
the
internet
post service.
services. The citizens want to send mail to their loved ones or maybe an angry letter to the editor, and this improves
Wait,
their
but are we the
well-being.
editor?
The city also can have
think
internet
so.
service, which will also improve the quality of life for the citizens, and it will also affect positively the profit margins of the companies. Watching the households, you can see the effect of the mail service availability and the internet service availability.
Oh my God.
If your city doesn't have the different emergency
Wow.
services yet, the outside connections will provide your city with the various services. They send out police cars, ambulances, and so on. The only downside is that it'll cost you slightly more compared to if you had the service in your own city.
Oh, they were waiting for the ambulance.
The administration category is an entirely new service
Okay.
category in Cities
This is what I
Skylines
was
2.
speculating.
It features
Yes.
We were
City
gonna.
Hall, Central Bank, and Welfare
Oh, we're
Office.
back. Look at
Welfare
that.
offices
I was
help
right.
citizens with low well-being. City Hall and Central Bank provide the city with various citywide bonuses.
Oh,
Beautiful
it just
building.
looks so good. Yeah. Oh, wow.
So beautiful.
I can be more happy. Yeah, I can definitely be because I'm like way too serious. Next week we're going to have electricity and water, and that was that.
And that was that. I cannot believe how good this all
Oh my
looks. Joy, this is
goodness.
so amazing. This is so amazing.
Oh, wow. Okay, we gotta go, as we always do, watch it again and pause at certain moments. I know,
Yes.
like, I need to see this, and that.
There are quite some moments I think where we need to pause.
Yeah, for sure.
Hang on now. We don't want to miss anything here. All right, college. We get like the glimpse, or we get the info menu view. Really cool. 1,500 students. All right, average time to graduation 13 months. Dropout rate 2%. We get like, you remember in the Dev Diaries it said,
Right.
yeah, it said that not everybody can finish their education or can finish their college. Noise pollution. Okay, got a lot of parties going on probably. Yeah, I just love the fact that we don't have to simply place service buildings all over the place.
I know. This is so
We can
great.
simply upgrade now, which is amazing. The incineration
Or
plant.
size of our, garbage dump.
Mm-hmm.
It was nice to see that there were heaps in that garbage dump as well.
Yeah,
It was cool.
like everything. You can upgrade all of the services. The clinic, the small clinic, and you can upgrade it with 2 upgrades apparently. Ambulance
That's
depot and
so
the extension wing. This was also really cool because you can place multiple. Like there's one.
So, my brain goes to detailing and how I like to place certain buildings. So these upgrades, when we're talking about these separate sub buildings, right? Like these two are not upgrading the footprint. There's something you can attach, and it looks like you get to choose where you place them, which I wasn't aware of, which makes me so much more excited. And it potentially looks like they could also be put down as standalone. maybe not attached to the clinic possibly, but I don't
Oh.
know if that's possible, but maybe, because then you could really use the sub buildings as another type of building as well. I don't know, but yeah, look, you can place 2 of them, which ultimately then that leads me to think, well, you could place as many as you want to, unless they do have to be attached to the building. Then what, maybe your max is 2 or 3 here, right? One on each side or something. But
Maybe.
yeah, I have more questions. I have more questions.
Yeah,
now. I want to
and
know.
you have more freedom apparently, because like they're not aligned with the building, right? You see the edge here poking out, but this edge is like right on the side of this ploppable here.
Right.
So yeah, maybe you could, you could
This
turn
gets
it.
me
and you
really
could,
excited. Yeah, for being able to have control on how you want things to look. I like that the sub buildings, we're going to get some choice there. That makes me really excited. I mean, like, how cool is
It's
this?
it's just
so
amazing.
cool. And it's what we've all been asking for, is like, I mean, the amount of times I know that we all try to paint that district line just perfectly so we can,
Yeah.
this is excellent. I'm so
Exactly.
excited.
Love the look of the water here too on the coast here. It's really good.
Everything looks great.
Oh, this is, I mean, come on. And you can simply, move the shapes
Drag.
or make it larger,
Yep.
smaller. Okay, this is just
It's
too
so
epic.
cool.
Let's just pause right here and
Yeah, we got to look at this closer.
Pinewood Dale. This is a district. A district is selected right here on the right side of the map. Apparently, this large area here. And you got the policies. All right. Combustion engine ban, energy consumption awareness. Citizens are advised to pay attention to their use of electronic devices. Electricity consumption is reduced by 5%. All right, here we got the gated community, which I think goes a bit more detailed. We see that with the mouse button hover over that when they do that policy for the district right here. Heavy traffic ban, we know that one. Recycling, roadside parking fee. Okay, so that's where you turn on the costs for the parking on the roadside. Speed bumps. That one is
Love
really
a speed
amazing.
bump.
Yeah, I like that.
A city of speed bumps. Ah, ha, 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 ha.
You even see the local services, which I think is cool.
It's very cool. I love the detail that we're getting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Oh, I love that there's
Right
just
there.
the drop
yeah.
down.
And can I please say how satisfying the noise is? Like these little clicks when the menu drops down. It's like the same. I said that with the road placement as well in the Road Tools Dev Diary. It's like super satisfying sound. All right, but gated community.
Joyce, ASMR, Cities Skylines, shorts coming soon.
100%. That's actually a good idea. So only people living or working within the district are allowed, and increases the well-being of its residents and reduces crime in the area. Does not affect city services. Okay.
I love that.
That is
That's
really
cool.
nice. Yeah, really
That's
cool.
very cool. So great. I love how this is all set up around the citizens, as it should be,
Oh yeah.
It's really great.
Okay, this motorbike is right there.
Oh, I just can't. Hey, that tells us it's City Skylines. So
Yes,
I'm all
yes.
for it.
Oh my God! Look at that! Oh, look at the little. He's just doing flips. Look at. I gotta watch it again.
Oh, no. Okay,
Now look,
I'll be doing
he's doing-
ASMR shorts, and you're going to be doing
like-
car accident shorts.
That little car just hit that big truck, flipped over like 1,500 times, and the truck is exploding and it's like on fire, and this
Oh,
car is just
no.
lying on its side.
It's nice to know that we're not going to have death waves anymore.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That was really good.
Come on, like visually.
The detailing is so
visually it's so good.
the benches with like the classic benches with that green. That's such a that's old school. I love that. The lamp posts. I mean, all the little details here. I'm just excited. Or like all these things are going to be props, right?
Right. We're hoping.
Right?
We're hoping.
The crematorium's even really well designed too.
At some point, every citizen's life comes to an end. Death care service takes care of those who have passed on. Okay. The cemetery, final resting place for deceased citizens. Cemeteries collect and transport the dead with hearses. Can be upgraded with a chapel, a mausoleum, and a columbarium.
Oh, wow.
That's
okay.
3 indoor. That counts towards 3 indoor recreation. Okay. And the crematorium cremates the bodies of deceased citizens. The ashes do not take up space. The crematorium can be upgraded with a hearse garage, additional incinerator, and an expanded refrigerator. Okay. Very, very real.
Okay.
Yeah.
Realistic.
Realistic. I just wanted to read, if we can find everything. That's the that's the extended cold storage, allows storing more deceased citizens before cremation. All right. And that's one that you can't see. Look at this. Like,
I can't handle it.
so does that count as disaster, like a collapsing building? Oh, look at the collapse site. Oh.
Yeah, I wonder when and how and why collapsed buildings are going to happen in the game.
Yeah.
Because that building doesn't look dilapidated.
It looks good. Yeah, it looks pretty good, actually.
I do love that people are just casually walking by.
They don't even,
They don't even know.
Everyday occurrence. Okay, this looks cool. The crash site there, that does look kind of cool. But this is epic.
I love that we're getting height.
Yeah, it piles
That's
up
realistic.
so high. Yeah.
I mean, that's really
And the
cool.
details, the crates, the boxes. You got some barrels, some
Okay, I wonder
planks
how
of
high
wood.
it goes, though.
Oh God.
And you reach the sky. The biggest dump in Cities Skylines.
Oh my God, that's something to test out for sure. Okay, garbage management, processing status, landfill availability.
And we're getting recycling right off the bat,
Mhm.
which is great. I love that. It makes me very happy. I just love the detail in these buildings too,
Yeah.
So cool.
Look, and I wonder, they don't go out of this red line. Remember we talked about this red line on Monday in the dev diary?
Yeah.
And we speculated.
If that was like
See, it
where
looks
the
like-
police
Yeah.
goes to, but maybe not. I don't know.
I
Again,
have no idea.
we don't know why the player is making this decision to
You can
pull
see,
it just
you
to
see,
that
yeah,
line,
but you see
right?
that they're over the red line, distance too long. No, I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe that's as
Interesting.
big as you can make it. But no, it would technically mean you could go over this road somehow, which wouldn't make sense. Or no, I guess if the road wasn't here. Anyway, just interesting, I think, to see that.
Yeah, we might not get that insight until we're actually in the game. To see
Yeah. Because
that
there
works.
you don't get this like distance too long little error message there. But yeah, gonna have to wait. Okay, this looks the medical university looks amazing.
Wow, I know.
Education, yeah, schools. We have multiple requirements, a milestone requirement, and a progression node for technical university. Interesting. Very, very already built. And you can only build it once because it says already built here. Right there. The medical university, it's there. So these bigger buildings.
Which makes sense in
It does.
a city.
Oh, the postal service. Let's go.
It's so cute.
It is.
I love little postal trucks.
Angry letter to the editor. Is that us? It's us, right?
It's us.
Ooh.
I like that we're getting stars.
Yeah, the stars are dope. Yeah. I love the smileys too, though.
The smileys are nice, but now we get to all be superstars.
Yeah, the stars. Let's go. All right, this is pretty cool. So happy, you hover over this apparently, and you can see reliable mail service, abundance of entertainment, reliable healthcare, spacious homes, abundance of leisure time, poor education service. Okay, -1. High noise pollution, reliable internet service. Reliable? Oh, you gotta make sure it's there. Average happiness of every household living in this building. The average happiness. Citizen happiness is the combination of citizen health and well-being. Taking care of citizens' basic needs like healthcare increases their health. Providing them with education, leisure opportunities, and safety increases their well-being. Okay, so health is the big thing next to well-being. Happy citizens also work efficiently and thus increase companies' efficiency as well. Of course, that makes sense.
Yeah. I love that we're getting all that data though.
Yeah, so cool.
Per
Really,
building.
really cool. Per building, yeah.
Per building. That's
And,
insane.
Like, I wonder, because this is the entire building, right? But you could click on every household, technically.
Right.
Because you
It's
have these,
interesting.
and then you can see how
Right.
happy the individual household is. So maybe you can see there's, I don't know, there's only noise pollution on the bottom floors, but not on the top floors or something like that.
Right.
Kind of cool.
So cool.
Okay, outside connections. This is cool. This is really cool. I love that we get like the import and export of the services. It's so good.
And look what we're seeing. It's not just farming. Look, it's vegetables.
Yeah.
It's like all. I love this.
It's chemicals.
Is so cool.
Convenience food, top exports, financial, coal, media,
This is really
concrete,
neat.
steel, machinery, livestock, minerals. Oh my god.
Wow. So it looks like, I mean, this kind of gives you a clue. Maybe we're gonna have all these different industries, right? Like, I don't. Is that possible?
Hey, I think so. It could be.
I mean, how cool! I just love. I'm totally geeked about this.
So cool.
Well, yeah, I mean, possibly, but you could see a couple industries that do make these specific things, but also, does that mean that we're going to be able to, because currently in the game we have the industry areas, right? You pick if you want to do farming. In CS2, I wonder, you can build a farm and then you can pick, do you want it to be a vegetable farm or do you want it to be a livestock farm, right? Like, are we going to have more choice? Question mark. And I guess we'll find out when we actually cover industries, but this gets me so excited. I mean, how I don't know.
It does make sense though. Yeah. Okay, I love this. They're waiting for the ambulance, like, and then they're going. Okay, stop right there. Stop right there. Development. So we have development trees for everything, and you speculated about that in the past already.
Right. This is so cool. I love this because, again, I think it'll be a very satisfying game mechanic. It feels very much choose your own adventure. It feels like also we're going to work to get these different achievements. You can decide which way you want to go first and then eventually get to all, like, I love it. I love these development trees. I think it's gonna just. I'm excited. I'm like, I want to get in there and
Yeah. Please. Intersections almost all the way to the end. Like, you gotta spend twice. You gotta spend your points to get to intersections.
It's very cool. Very cool.
Grand
And I'm sure
Bridge.
the lovely modding community will come up with something that lets you just have everything if you want it. But I mean, how fun. I mean, this is fun. I'm excited to do it.
Same. Okay, police administration, the welfare office, city hall, central bank. We talked about those in depth in the Death Diary video. Headquarters, prison, and the CIB, Central Intelligence Bureau.
I love the concept behind the welfare office.
Yeah.
So great.
Boom, helicopter pad. Amazing. This looks so good. Like, oh, please.
I love that. I love the ambulances driving to the front of the building to drop people off who need to go into the hospital, right? That's so cool.
Look at that. Yeah, driving in here and then whoosh. Oh my lord. Okay, look at
Wow.
Oh, I can't. I want to play this game now.
And I love all the accurate reflections and it's just really exciting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's how we feel.
Yes. And then that is that. All right, so an entire dev diary based around electricity and water. I can't wait for that one, honestly. But yeah, the city services. All right, so cool. Like, the most surprising thing for me in this entire, like, in the dev diary, dev insights of city services was the fact that we can import and export services. I thought that was really surprising, but also very cool.
Very cool. Very cool. Wow, this was a fun one. We got to see some cool things. I love, like I keep saying this, I love these dev insights because we get to see actual gameplay. and just kind of see the developers talking. And it just, I don't know, it feels really cool. I love these, and I'm so excited for next week to what we're going to learn. Thank you all for the comments that you're leaving. We so appreciate it. Keep letting us know what we miss, what your thoughts are. Remember, Fly and I run a joint Discord with 3 other builders. Come hang out with us there. That's linked in the description below. I hope you all have a joyful day, and we'll catch you next time.